Hello and welcome to the IB Film 1 Standard Level May 2020 Cohort Introductory Presentation. I'm going to be talking to you about just some brief things that cover how to approach the course. But first we're going to introduce you to the teachers and then talk about the policies. And then finally we'll give you a brief look at the assessment pieces that will be associated with the course. So we have 4 teachers that will be working with the cohort over the next 2 years. We have teachers that will be located all over the world. We do have a TBA because we have a late development where we're going to have a new teacher join us. We're sorting that out today. But with the 4 teachers there, you also then have myself. I'm Jason Schissel. I'm the course advisor. I work with both the year 1 and year 2 students and faculty. I also had a big hand in developing the actual course content along with another teacher, Miss Sutherland. We've put together the course, so we know exactly what you're going to be going through. The teachers are here to support you. I'm here to support the teachers and also provide a little bit of backup for those teachers in case you guys have any situations where you need an additional helping hand. There's 2 major learning spaces in the May cohort. So you have the year 1 cohort, you have the year 2 cohort, so you're in a learning space for year 1, a learning space in year 2. So think of the learning space as an entire class, meaning a year class, right? So there's, over 50 of you in this learning space, but then we split you up into smaller groups, and those smaller groups are facilitated by those assigned teachers for you. Okay, so you'll be working, in the smaller groups, but you're a part of a much larger group. So you're going to see if you have a particular teacher, like Miss Walls is your teacher, you're going to see the other teachers participate in your learning process because they'll be facilitating live lessons, providing feedback, and that type of stuff. So the Pamoja week starts on Wednesday and it ends on Tuesday. Now it starts on Wednesday and ends on Tuesday UTC time. So if you're like, let's say on the west coast of the United States, right? Wednesday at UTC time might still be Tuesday, on Pacific time, right? So you always need to understand when UTC takes place. All right, when that happens. So Wednesday is the first of the week. Tuesday is the last of the week. You're going to see that the lessons for each week have been designed so you can do them all in about a couple of hours, right? But that doesn't include the work that you're going to have to do, like production work or written work, okay? When you go to a week in Canvas, you're going to see anywhere from 2 to 4 lessons. It's usually about 3 lessons. All right, and then within the lessons, there are smaller chunks. We have tabs at the top of the lesson. You just click on it, and you'll be able to navigate through that content. It's usually an introduction tab, a lesson tab, an assignment guideline tab, an activity tab. That's usually how it works. Sometimes there's more tabs. Sometimes there's less tabs. So you just make sure you click on all of them so that you cover all the content. Emailing. If you want to email your teacher, use the email tool in Canvas, right? So within your class, you're going to have an inbox or that you can click on, and that's gonna take you to your email setup. Don't use your private emails to email teachers or anything like that. Just do everything in Canvas. Your teachers are also going to send you updates and information through Canvas, so you want to go to your inbox regularly. Your inbox will have a little indicator saying that you have mail. So if you see that little dot next to your inbox icon, click that, boom. Now all of a sudden you're in your inbox and you can see your new emails. Okay? It is not the teacher's job to keep you on track, but teachers will follow up and check up on you to make sure that you are meeting the deadlines. We also have the school services team that will be checking up on you. So if you haven't, logged in or you're missing assignments, school services is going to contact you and your SBC to say, is everything okay? We noticed that you haven't been around for a while. Is there anything that you need as far as support is concerned? The engagement in the course is vital, and that means that you're logging in regularly, you're reviewing the content and doing the tasks associated with that weekly, those weekly lessons, as well as attending the live lessons, the weekly conferences that will be taking place in the course. So if your engagement is off or down or not to expectations, you're going to have your teacher or the school services team contact you and your SBC to ensure that you meet those expectations. Okay, so assignments have a due date, so follow the due date, which is usually associated with the last day of the Pamoja work week. Again, that's Tuesday night. Remember, it's always UTC time. Okay, sometimes this is different than the window dates that you will see posted. All right, again, because of UTC time or whatever. So just always follow the due date. And if you ever have a question, just ask the question. Ask your teacher, and the teacher will set you straight. Okay? Assignments are given every week. They're going to be posted on your homepage. They're going to be attached to the lesson. You're going to see like a little blue indicator on a lesson that will say assignment or production task or whatever, discussion. And you're going to know that that is a task that you have to do. But other details or follow-ups may be given through emails, maybe on a calendar, announcements. Always check the announcements, okay? So, again, it's important to remember that it's your job, not the teacher's, to make sure that you hand in your assignments on time and that you do it according to the directions and the rubrics and instructions. If you have questions about the assignment, contact your teacher. Make sure you contact them early in the week. So know what you have to do early in the week. Don't wait till the last minute, or let's say, don't wait till Tuesday to do the assignment when it's due later that night. Time management is vital for your success. So you want to make sure that you take care of things early on, make things clear so that you can be successful. All right, don't turn in late assignments or late posts within the discussions, so make sure that you do the discussions on time. What I usually suggest is if the week starts on a Wednesday and you have a discussion post that happens in the first lesson, post up the discussion item by Thursday afternoon. Then by Saturday, check back to see if somebody has responded to your discussion. By Monday, definitely respond to any responses that you have, and of course respond to anybody else. So break up the discussion and just make a habit of it. That get your first post done, before the the regular work week is done, meaning Friday. So do it by Thursday night or whatever. Check back in 24 hours or so, see if anybody's posted. Okay. Late assignments and late posts equal not engaged. Okay, and starting in week 4, teachers aren't required to accept late assignments. So don't turn in late assignments. All right, it's going to affect your grade too. All right, they're not required to provide feedback on late assignments. So you get out of it what you put into it. So if you get an assignment in, you're going to get feedback back. But if you don't, the teachers have so much stuff to do, as well as we've already moved on to the next week or whatever, and we have feedback to provide on the, that work that's been submitted on time and the next week's work. So we can't keep going back and providing feedback and getting stuff graded in. We're on a really strict timeline, so we got to adhere to it. Okay. In order for a late assignment to be accepted, your SBC needs to contact the teacher and explain why the assignment was late and should be accepted. Okay. And determination of the acceptance will be done by your teacher and by the head of department or the course advisor, which would be me. So, in order to avoid all that, just make sure that you turn stuff in on time. Now, we know that some people are going to be going out of town, or there's a field trip or something like that. So, know what your schedule is before then. Don't go on the field trip and then say, oh, by the way, I had a field trip, and that's why I didn't turn it in. Ask earlier, hey, look, can I get an extension on this because I'm going out of town next week? Or can I get this done early so then I don't have to worry about it when I'm going out of town? So, again, communication's key, so make sure that you communicate with your teacher, okay? Employ the IB learner profile, and you won't have a problem with this at all, all right? So manage your time productively and efficiently. And if you do that, you're going to be successful, okay? When you complete an assignment, your teacher is going to give you feedback. All right, so you're going to get the grade, but we're also going to provide general feedback. So if we see something that's happening with a number of students within a particular assignment, we are going to give you general feedback, and that will be posted up in announcements. Okay, graded assignments, we're going to give you a grade based on the assignment's rubric. They're also going to provide feedback. You can ask questions. There's an ability to have a conversation about it once that feedback's given, okay? Work submitted on a discussion area. Teachers are going to provide feedback within the discussion area. So make sure that you read the feedback and respond to it. If you have any technical issues, the teachers really can't fix that. So use the Help Center, which is located on your home screen, right? And let your teacher know right away you're having some sort of technical issue, okay? That way the teacher is going to know there might be some sort of delay. Okay, but also tell your teacher when it's been resolved. Communication is key, so email your teacher when you're having any problems completing that week's activities, okay? Don't wait till the last minute. Okay, so if something's due Tuesday night, I tend to advise my students to try to get it done by Monday. That way, if there is an issue, you have Tuesday to sort it out. If you wait till Tuesday and something happens, yikes! Now you're in a compromising position. Okay. So here's just a suggested work schedule. Right, log in, read through the lessons. All right, start working on the assignments and tasks. Right, continue, finish the assignment and task by Monday, and then try to submit your work. Okay. If you want to push pause on this just to take a look at it again, this is just a suggested work schedule. Okay, and finally, don't have a whole lot of time left, so I'm just going to just briefly go through this. Your assessments, your IB film class, involves 3 major assessments. A textual analysis assessment, which is an external assessment, is worth 30% of your overall grade. You will be done with this by the end of year 1. It's a 1,750 word essay that you'll be writing, and it deals with cultural context and film elements and film analysis. There's a comparative study assessment. That's going to be the very last thing that you will do in semester 4. So it's the last semester of your year 2 class. All right, that's going to be 30% in external. That's a 10-minute video presentation where you're dealing with film analysis. Your film portfolio is something that you're going to be working on for really the first 3 semesters. You're going to declare 3 production roles. You're going to do these film productions associated with the roles, and eventually you'll have a 9-minute video showcasing your 3 production roles, and then a 9-page commentary that talks about your process. And that is an internal assessment, meaning your teacher is going to assess you, and that's 40% of your overall grade. that's pretty much it. If you have questions, post up in the announcements area. Email your teachers. Have a great day.